have more students in this presentation, but maybe you will announce what you've learned from this presentation already. Okay, so I will begin by presenting myself. So maybe you are asking who is Faten Khalfallah. I'm a teacher. I was a simple teacher that dreamed to make a change in her school or in her society. I dreamed to see Tunisia different from the current Tunisia. And I've said, since I'm a teacher, so I can change in my generation. And I can make a change from young learners. So maybe my colleague said that you can't give to a young child aged of 10 or 11 programming Java or anything.
Say
yeah.
Or 8,
yeah.
10 or 11. We work with the...
Yeah. So it can be, since we love to have this kind of children who are innovative or creative. So I began working with these children in 2013 after creating First Kids Club with my husband. First Kids Club is an association, Tunisian association, that worked on motivating kids to improve their English using technology, to speak English, to communicate in English using technology. Since I know that since you dream to be international, you have to improve your skills in English first. So I've started working with kids from 9, 10 years old, and working with that kids or improving skills with that kids on improving themselves in auto-confidence. So to give these kids the skills to say, here I am, and they can do, and they have to continue this task. It's not easy, but it's a mentality that we can improve it step by step from an early age. So I've started working with that kids on designing, on speaking about their hobbies, on making the fusion between what they like and what they dream to be. So I found a lot of young engineers from the age of 11, 12. They are dreaming to be engineers. But of course, if we'll not frame these kids, they will suffer from the current situation of the country and the system in education, in schools. So they have to work on extra activities and find mentors and coaches who are trying to develop these skills on these kids. So we've started working with them, and we've made an impact. We've made an impact in schools, in universities, in SFACs, out of SFACs, and out of the country. We've been in Lebanon in order to share these skills. We've been in Morocco. We've been in France. We've been in USA. We've been in London. We've been in Kenya, Nairobi, in order to make that happen with kids. In Mombasa, and finally in Washington this July, after having the nomination of the first or the golden medal, we had the participation in the Olympic Games of Robotics. Here are the different awards and distinction for these kids. The Innovation Award was given in 2015 in Tunisia. Tech Women 2015, I never dreamed to be in USA since I wasn't Tech Woman. Tech Woman 2015 is a nomination given by the US Embassy, and I was awarded to be in a company in the Silicon Valley to have more skills of what I'm dreaming to have. So I was in Autodesk, the company of design and robotics, and I fulfilled what I dream to have, and from that moment I said that I have to make the change in my country, and I was the ambassador of Autodesk in Tunisia. The Generation Change Emerging Leader in 2016. This also a nomination from the Institute of the United States of Peace. The most engaged club in the world, and these kids were awarded by $1,000, and they had a camera. They asked about a camera that they can save or record or create their own 3D film in Tunisia, and they are working on. The Ultimaker Education Challenge winner, they designed for a smart bag, and they get the award from London in the BET show. And the national trainer of the Olympic team of Robotics, this is the last July, Taggart 2017. I can't feel prouder than seeing my results here. Here is my mentee. Ons Harrat is Taggart 2017, after my selection, Tech Woman 2015. We worked hard in order to have one Taggart 2017, and here she is. She was in Silicon Valley this summer, and she improved her skills in Java and mobile development in Virginia Tech University. She stayed there at the age of 15. And finally, with winning the awards, and after having this media writing on First Skills Club, I will say, who don't like to, so I've taken the video, but it's not working, I think. Okay, so all of you is asking about how you made that in this short time. I will say that I've chosen the world's most precious resource, which is for me trust. Trust.
Confidence.
Trust is a big word. So my colleague said, why you don't pay online? Because you don't trust. Yeah. Yeah, because they don't trust internet or payment online. So the confident belief in a person or product or organization is a trust. So when I say why we have to work on a trust, because as the trust increases, we will increase output, we will increase morale, we will increase loyalty, we will increase productivity, we will increase innovation and revenue. But if we will decrease the trust as it decreases, so we will increase costs, increase problems, increase skepticism, we will increase time to market, and also we will increase our stress. So when we speak about why trust, trust is the currency of business. It's not money, the currency of business. You have to gain trust before gaining money. You have to think about trusting others before thinking about having money from others. So for trust, or for a trusted brand, people will pay more, come back and tell others. So if they trust you, they will tell others. They will pay for you what you tell them to pay. They will not discuss. When we speak about trust, trust is the key for investor confidence. So we have to rebuild trust by thinking and communicating differently. We have to think about our discussions, our communication between us. So there is no economic system without trust. As you said, so if I will not trust payment online, so there is no economic system, there is no economic activities. So the skepticism will destroy the motivation, the teamwork, and of course, there is no result. Here we need to move extremely fast in restoring the public confidence. We have to trust each other. We have to think about manners to rebuild our trust, to trust each other. So how to be trusted? Many of you think about how can be trusted this person. So I will speak about 8 pillars, 8 important pillars. I will speak first about clarity. People trust the clear and distrust the ambiguous. So be clear. You have to have a clear vision and purpose. You have to think about a clear objective. So a clear vision unifies and motivates. 2, compassion. You have to listen. You have to appreciate. You have to wake up. You have to serve others. So you have to put people before things to improve relationships. You have to think about people. You have to give interest to the people you are communicating. This is compassion. 3, character. You have to have your own character. Be you. Don't be other. So you have to make your personality, not to be another that you copy from him so you can't find yourself. So do what needs to be done and ask yourself every time, is this the right thing that I'm doing? If I were him, I will accept that. So you have to make your character. 4, competency. So never say that I am competent. You have to always plan to be competent. You have to always make time to be competent. So we say here, if we lack trust in ourselves, then it's harder for us to trust others. So you have always to make the updates in your mind. And here we say, not all readers are leaders, but all leaders are readers. So try to read. Reading is something that can help you to improve yourself, to take from others, to see the experiences and learn from them. So you have to be readers in order to be leaders. 5, commitment. Commitment is a big word. So you have to make a sacrifice. You have to sacrifice, and it's the commonality too of great leaders. You have to try to build a fan base. You have to try to build persons who are following you, who are following your news, and you are committed to them. You promised to do something, so you have to do it. It's not just about talking, it's about doing. So when we say it's about decision, you have to do it, you have to use it, you have to throw it, or you have to complete it now. You have to make decision, not about later, I will see. I will complete it or I will change. No, you have to take decision. So it's the commitment to yourself. Connection. Connection, here I will say in every interaction we increase or decrease trust. So you have to make connection between your staff. You have to engage your staff. You have staff, you have a team. So this team is not just a photo. It's just not just a group that they are with you. So this group or this staff, you have to collaborate with them. You have to be grateful if they deserve to say thank you, it's good. So, and avoid complaining. Complaining kills the teamwork. So try to avoid complaining and try to be grateful, thankful in your teams. 7th, contribution. Contribution means that you must deliver results to be trusted. It's not about just saying, I'll do, I have, I've done, but where are the results? So people want to see results in order to convince them. So to move, or the more you give, the more you receive. If you need to have people that trust in you, you have to give them result in order to trust in you. Finally, and which is the 8th pillar, consistency. And this is the most important thing. How to have this place and the same quality for every time. How you can get this confidence, but you have to make it at place. So deliver the same thing every time and you will become trusted. Don't agree to anything you can deliver. Don't accept anything that you can't deliver it on time. So be clear. Be clear. I can't do that thing. It's not my task. So people trusted the quality that you've given one day. So never change this quality because of time or because of people. Okay? So never agree something that you can't make it on time or in the same quality. These are the 8 pillars that I advise you to follow them, and I'm sure that you will make a step for the app, and keep in mind, say yes to the best and no for all the rest. Don't take everything for you and don't let others be with you. So say yes to good things for you and no for the rest, and let others take them. Share with others. Don't be selfish. Give to others, and maybe something you didn't or you haven't done with it, maybe other can do a lot of things, and one day you will be together. And keep in mind, you have to trust each other in order to develop yourself. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Madam Faten. It was so inspiring, and we will try to apply this in our new established affinity group. And I hope we will find new members that are. I actually did recruit new members, and they were so motivated, so much energy, and so much to add. And I hope I will find more talent, and I will hope also to see what I have benefit from my experience and from my what I've done with IEEE or any other activity I have done in ENET'COM. And welcome everyone. So first, I would like to welcome again Madame Boudour and Madame Randa here. So I would give them a certificate of recognition. This is for Madame Faten. Thank you very much. We were so inspired.